Welcome back to Noble Fates, and today it's time to talk about this by far biggest adding for this game ever since this game came out, and this is adventures. So far, we've been kind of stuck in our own kingdom, this area what we have here, this area. We haven't been able to go around outside of this, nothing whatsoever. We've been able to see different kingdoms, but we haven't been able to interact with them anyway. But now things will change. And we can build little perch, messenger perch now in game. And as soon as you build this perch, you can lure or get these hawks in your kingdom from other kingdoms, and then they will give you different adventures. There is 6 different adventures currently, and those different types is defend from monsters, defend rapid animals, gift, rebel scum, rescue noble, or tribute. So we have here new tab next to worlds, and in here we can see all our quests, what you have done, have you succeed, have you failed, have you ignored what you have done, and then you can see all these details who's coming from, what's that quest, all details, where it is, difficulty, status, what happens if we succeed, what happens if we failed. And then there's of course not just improvement, also some rewards as well. And these difficulties and will balance based on your game progress, what size kingdom you have, how well the kingdom you have. So example, I have very poor slash just command build kingdom, so I don't have a huge wealth or anything, and these are pretty easy. Just go there, rescue a noble, etc. How this thing works overall, you need build under furniture tabs, usables, and here we have perch. You can build this once you have building level 5, you can learn this, and then you start accepting those hawks from other kingdoms, and number of those adventures and missions you can have is number of your purchase and your kingdom size. So even if you have very many perch and very small kingdom, you maybe don't have hawk on every one of those perches. But whole process overall, it's very simple. You just choose your quest, and then respond or ignore. We can respond, and then we just say, are we going to do something for it or not, and then dispatch party. Now is a very important thing to think before you go on quest, because you can send your ruler, obviously, but also you can send just your nobles or serfs on that quest. But if you don't send your ruler, you don't have any kind of control how the thing is happening, what there's happening, which is super shame. But we can talk about those changes, what I would wish we have a little bit later. But just so you can see what's happening, let's choose a ruler and embark that one. Then you can choose items what you are carrying with you. And Actually, this is pretty weird that you can carry apparently much as possible items with you, even if we have one person. Even if you have one person, you can carry everything what you have in your kingdom with you. I would hope that they are adding that carry weight at some point. But then we have this traveling animation. I hope we could skip this, because once you are doing this again and again and again, if you are leader with you, you have this animation every single time. But now we have this quest here, and this was rescue mission, and here we have why we have these in. This is interesting. Anyway, we have this place here, and now it's time to kill this one person. I wish I would have bow. And even like during these quests, if you just see that you can't do it, you can always retreat and go away. Like there's a new button up here. But once we manage to beat our enemy, we can rescue that noble, and now that noble is going home, and we have succeed. And now there's button return. So now we can just take all with us. Except we don't want that corpse with us. And then embark, and then we carry everything home. That's how this works. Basically, you take your people, you make your party, and then you choose what items you want to take with you. Example, if you want to build catapults on destination and use that to destroy walls, you can do it. Just take builder, good enough builder with you, take wood with you, and you can build it right away when you arrive. You don't need to chop trees or anything. And then we get better like for the leader, and then we get a little bit of money from it. That's how it works. But those things, what I like to improve, what I like to change. As I said earlier, if you send your leader for the adventure, you can control, you have that scene, what we just saw, and you can affect what happens. But if you don't send your leader, if you send, example, these two people, or just one person who isn't your leader on your adventure, you don't have any control what's happening. You just need to wait at home and then see what's going on. And I think that's super shame. You should be able to at least move those attackers like you are able to move them when you are at home. Yeah, we can do this. So that way you can affect at least a little bit. Like this now currently if you send your leader, you don't have any control at your base, and if you don't send your leader, you don't have any control on your adventure. I hope we could have both. If you have leader on your adventure, then you have control at your adventure, and you can even have leader mode there, but you can still control normally your people. And then while you are on that there, you have also access on your base and let people doing their things. And then if you don't send your leader, we could also move our people on the adventure, but not just leader mode. This would be this way that quest overall and outcome on the quest would be so much more fun, and we could interact with outcome much better. That's like biggest thing. And then that other thing what I was talking about, carry weight for these people. And as I was talking on catapult video, that hopefully in future we could take this catapult with us. An example, it requires 4 people to carry that catapult on that adventure. And maybe it takes a little bit longer to arrive at the location when you're carrying catapult. That kind of little things then, how much you have stuff while you're carrying, how much your people can carry, and then that effect on your traveling time. And I hope we wouldn't have this traveling animation. We could see how that person is moving on map, but we don't need follow that animation when our leader is there. But those are just in future. Like, I hope that most probably we will get some point that we can just click location and we can see that place as it is without being at that location, as other similar kind of games and maps works. That's something what we really want above these adventures. But this adventure overall, it's game changing, absolutely amazing thing, and that first step, first giant leap towards that direct interaction with other kingdoms. What do you think about these adventures? What is your favorite thing on these adventures, and what thing you maybe like to improve so these adventures would be even better? Let me know down below in comments everything what you think about this awesome feature update and then adventures overall. But hopefully we learn everything about adventures, and if you have anything to ask, just let me know and I will try answer for you. Updates coming 12th this month, so a little over a week. So we don't need to wait too long anymore, it's almost here, and of course some surprises is coming as always. I hope that we wouldn't have those surprises, because there is a lot of things what need extra love before updates, so I would personally use my time to polish everything what we have already, and then just give that surprise with next content update example. But let's see what Killaby is doing and what is those surprises what we are getting, and what things are changing before official launch. Thank you so much for watching. Stay as always, eat well, sleep well, and see you next time.